It's funny because I feel like if you mention to me any cartoon that I've seen before, I can recall at least a couple scenes of the show. But when it comes to the show Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, literally nothing comes to mind. I've watched the show a decent amount when I was a kid, but I guess nothing really stuck. Well, almost nothing. For some reason, one thing does slightly come to mind, and it's not even the main characters, it's a side character, Fred Fredburger, and a courtroom. Like, what is this memory? So I decided to take some time to really unlock this memory so I can have peace at night once again. So to start my research like anyone else would, I searched up Fred Fredburger court into YouTube just to see what pops up. Immediate hit with the top result because a video posted 11 years ago just simply called Fred Fredburger. So here is what I found.
Yeah.
Yeah, this tells me nothing. I have no idea what's really going on. So Fred Fredburger is obviously a tard of the variety, to put it in the nicest way possible. He gets called to jury duty and he's not exactly the favorite of the judge after he steals his gavel to just literally bash the wall a couple of times. This show is so random. But I've never seen something so bizarre as the fandom page for him. It does explain the reason for him being a juror though. Something about Grim keeping custody of Billy and Mandy or something, which are the three main characters of the show. But honestly, I don't care about that. It describes him as tubby, green, short, and hyperactive, and also lives with his mama. It also brings up that in one episode he wins a writing contest by writing the phrase, "I want to eat some frozen yogurt." But the problem was it had to be at least 500 words, so he just wrote that phrase hundreds of times over and over to meet the requirement. And the only reason why he won is because he was the only one who entered. You can't make this stuff up, guys. This is a real thing. My favorite part of this page is the powers and abilities section, to which we get the talent to stick 2 fingers in his belly button, strengthen stomach and bowels, and also giving the moral of the story, which the example for it quotes his phrase of, "If I hadn't eaten the nachos, I wouldn't have known I could eat them all," which got me dumbfounded while reading it for the first time at the pure power of those words. But what really unlocked the memory was when I read the personality section about him not being able to spell well, especially his name. Then it hit me. Only then did I remember why I remembered this character's name after all these years. I genuinely enjoyed the show, but I couldn't recall anything about it besides this character's name, and I finally remembered why. This little elephant man who looks like the male version of Tree Trunks from Adventure Time would not stop spelling his name. And I quickly went back to YouTube and looked up Fred Fredburger spells his name, and it all came back to me.
My name is Fred Fredburger. I can spell my name real good. F-R-E-D F-R-E-D B-U-R-G-E-R. Fred Fredburger! Yes.
He said his name so many times in my little developing brain that it's just like ingrained into there with other school things like how to do taxes. No, I'm just kidding. School doesn't teach you that. But at least I know all about the Panama Canal. After finally fully unlocking that memory, honestly, I just felt satisfied and complete. Incredible that something so minor could just be stuck in my mind after all these years. But hey, maybe that was the goal of the creators of the show. And if so, they did a fantastic job at it. Anyways, if this did the same thing for you as it did for me, let me know down in the comments that I'm not the only one. If you want to like and subscribe as well, feel free. But anyways, I hope to see you all in the next video. Toodles!